Everyone. Yes, I am in the same clothes basically still because I haven't fucking been able to get into my clothes. I'm gonna do it today, but I wanted to tell you guys what happened yesterday. And from the previous video, you can see where I'm now living. Well, currently, just for a week. But basically, my friend, Dr. Lisa, she is amazing. I met her on Facebook, and she was actually originally one of the reasons why I got confirmation I was supposed to move here, because when I first told the universe in video 1, you remember me saying, told the universe you need to make it easy for me to get there. And she was like, oh, I'm moving to Hawaii in like 2 weeks, and I have an ohana, and you can stay there for free for a couple months. And in the summer, and I was like, oh my gosh, what? And it had AC, and it was just like perfect. And so, and it gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. In fact, I may put this one up first, and then I'll put the second one up so you can see where it is I'm living. So anyway, she saw some of my stuff and was posting, and she was like, girl, she's like, I have my 3 kids, and my nanny has her 3 teenagers. She's like, but everybody's great, and I'd love to have you for a week. It would be really nice to spend some time with you, and that would make me so happy and excited. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's like, it's 90 minutes from where you're at currently, but it's way high up, so it's a lot cooler. She's like, I don't have AC, but although we did find out that this room has AC, which is interesting. She's like, the cord does not fit over to where the thing is, so we got to get like an extension cord, but other than that, this room has AC. But it is her daughter's room, so I don't know how that would work. So yeah. So anyway, Annette came over. I know you guys saw some videos on that I already put up. She's so great. I fucking love Annette so much. And this is really funny because Annette knows like everything, right? Because she's from here. And I was showing her the link of this place because Lisa has a link that shows this house. This house is like $1.5 million home, and it's just so beautiful. And excuse me, Annette goes, oh, you're gonna be super like high above everybody. She's like, and you're gonna be in a place called the Valley of the Kings. And I start cracking up laughing because for 2 days I've been just mad, about what's happened to me and just all the things, right? You guys already know. And I've been saying, I felt like I was gonna be royalty on that island. So I want to live and be treated like royalty. I was like just throwing a tantrum. And then she goes, oh, you're going to be living in the Valley of the Kings. I'm like, what is happening? So more confirmation that everything's like whatever. We ate at a sushi. She picked me up. We, first of all, her kid had a bucket of rocks that were in the car. And I noticed there was lava rock in there. And I was like, oh girl, people have literally taken this home with them and sent it back because of how many bad things were happening. You cannot take this. And she's like, oh my God, I didn't know. Just dump it out. So I dump out all of the rocks. and like, thank God they said something because God only knows what would have happened to us. And then we went and had some sushi, and then I got in the car for 90 minutes, tired. I really hadn't eaten enough food. I took a couple bites of sushi and just was like, oh, I just can't eat for some reason. And so I did really well. That was the longest car ride I've been on in years. I don't remember the last time I was on a car ride that long. And screaming kids in the back. They're hilarious though. Oh my God, her son is like 4. I mean, he is hilarious. He goes, Tasha, do you have a car? I'm like, no. He's like, do you have kids? No. So you have nothing. We're all just cracking up laughing that he just said that. And I was explaining to Lisa because she was asking me questions, and I was like, yeah, I was in a hotel, and I was like almost homeless every 2 weeks for like 6 months and whatever, telling some of my story of why, Arizona, why Hawaii has been triggering like all of my stuff and my stability, moving crap, trauma. And so Kara in the back, she goes, how old are you? She goes, you're homeless right now? And I go, yeah, technically. I don't have a home right now. Technically I'm homeless. That's not really true because I can go back to Sierras. So now that I think about it, I'm not really homeless. I'm just currently homeless in Hawaii, I guess you would call it. But I could go home, anytime. So anyway, she's like, she goes, so you're basically homeless? And I said, basically. She's 8. I'm like, basically. And she's like, and how old are you? I go too old to be homeless. I'll be 45 at the end of the month. She didn't say anything. Total silence. And when her son Stone said what he said, I looked at her and I said, I've never said F you to a 4-year-old before, but I'm about to. She starts laughing. It was really funny. So I feel I do feel much better. I feel, I slept last night and their birds are like so loud. They're like super, super, like right up against the window loud because here, I'll show you guys where this is the balcony, okay, of where I'm staying. So there's birds in these like bushes and trees at night. They're like right up in there, okay? And they literally make the loudest sounds every single night. To the point where I have earplugs in and a fan going that's super loud and I can still hear them. And so it was warm in here, but it was a lot cooler than, it would have been anywhere else because it's so high up. But the birds are really what kept me, probably, I think, tossing and turning and awake. Hopefully I can take a nap at some point. It is going to get really warm in here at some point, I guess. So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how that's going to go and how I'm going to deal with that. I feel like I'm acclimating to the weather a little bit. It does feel, I love the feeling of humidity on my skin. I haven't done my hair yet, so I'm interested to see. When I was in Florida in my 20s, my hair looked amazing. It looked incredible because I have like a naturally wavy curly, and the humidity doesn't make, back then, I don't know what it's gonna do now, but back then it didn't make it like frizz or anything. It made it like fucking perfect. And it's always like super thick and big, and I just love it. So I'm gonna try to do my hair today and see what happens. So anyway, I'm catching you up on that. So catch the next video. There's also another video, I'm just warning you, and y'all know how afraid of pea pies I am, those 8-legged demons from hell. There is the biggest one I've ever seen of my life. It looks fake, it's so freaking big. And it looks kind of like a big, huge daddy long leg, kind of, but not really. I mean, the legs are just, it's like the size of my hand, easily the size of my hand, like this. It's easily the size of my hand. So all the Bella, the 10-year-old, and then, which is Lisa's, and then the other two girls, Maddie and Allison, who are the teenagers. They're basically 13 and gonna be 16, so 14 and gonna be 16. Gonna be 14 and gonna be 16. Anyways, they were out there freaking out, and it was just really funny. So anyways, that's going to be uploaded as well. It'll be titled though, so you guys, if you don't want to see it, you don't have to. But even me, I was like even looking, and I'm totally afraid of those things. But it was like, I don't know, when they're that big, they're creepy, but they're not that scary. It's the more medium-sized ones that scare the crap out of me. I don't know why that is, but anyways, please don't make any comments about things you've seen or things that have happened to you when it comes to the 8-legged demons. I don't want any stories of that in my comments. They will give me nightmares. That one's probably going to give me freaking nightmares. But, so, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on what's going to be coming up and what's going to be happening. Supposedly, down in the valley, like beneath us, there's like a herd of wild horses. Oh my gosh. And we have to go grocery shopping at some point today so that we can, get some groceries. Gotta get some groceries for the next week. It's gotta happen. So that's gonna happen at some point. I know her and her kids are gonna take off to do that was Sunday. I don't know what they're doing today. I think grocery shopping is the thing we're gonna do today. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And yeah, it's really, all the rooms are super big and huge here. It's so beautiful here. I don't hear any talking going on. Kara doesn't like to be filmed at all, so I'm going to get some of the house when she's not actually around so I don't upset her, because she was really, really upset. There was a part where it was pouring down rain last night in Hawaii where we were getting sushi, waiting to be called to get sushi, and I was inside in the air conditioning, of course. And Kara was outside dancing in the rain, and so was, they all were. And then Lisa got up and did it, and so I was like filming, and Kara was inside, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And she got really upset. And so I was like, I'll just delete the video, so that's not going to go up on YouTube. It was really cool, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of other downpours for me to get recorded, so I'm not really that worried about it. Now I'm looking around for 8-legged freaking demons from hell everywhere, because that was really scary. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon.